I'm going to be talking about you don't have to be perfect in life. And the reason why I say you don't have to be perfect in life is because nobody in this world is perfect. A lot of people are going to project things, a lot of people are going to tell you things, a lot of people are going to say you should accomplish certain things by a certain time in your life. But I'm here to tell you, you don't have to. I'm here to tell you that you have room to go at your pace, even though survival is important, even though, putting food on the table is important, but also understanding that you don't have to be perfect in life. You don't have to be perfect in life. No person on this earth is perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Nobody is. Even in dating, people should say, oh, I think you should do A, B, and Z. In order for you to date me, you need these requirements. And nothing wrong with having requirements, but also know that you won't always be perfect. You might not hit every single one, but also doing your best to your ability to be the best version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, nobody in this world is perfect. Nobody. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Nobody in this world has everything figured out. Even the retired people don't have everything figured out. Nobody in the world. Who knows? You might not live to figure everything out. Because life is an ongoing journey. Life keeps going no matter what. Whether you've met requirements or not. Whether you think you're perfect or not, life is going to keep going on and on. And nobody in the world is perfect, and I think we're a lot of times expected to be. I know, at least for a lot of men, we're expected to be perfect. We're expected to make a lot of money. We're expected to be in shape. We're expected to know how to talk to the opposite gender. We're expected to have a perfect social life. We're expected to have all these list of things. But I just want you to know that you're not going to be perfect. Even the most good looking dude, he's not perfect. Even people that don't, that are your normal everyday Joe, you know, they're not perfect. Nobody's perfect ever. Nobody in the world is perfect. Everyone's going to say, "Oh, like you're not perfect. Okay, forget you then. You don't meet this. Forget you." A lot of people are going to say that. And it's rightfully so sometimes because it's their opinion. And sometimes you actually don't meet requirements. But other times, it's like sometimes you gotta, you know, sometimes you just gotta say, hey man, I don't meet this set of requirements, this number of requirements. I'm just gonna go on with my life. And I'm gonna be the best version of myself that I can be. So yeah, I'd say like nobody is perfect. You may not see the right thing every single time to the person to make friends or to have a relationship. You're not always gonna say the right thing. That's human. You're not perfect because you're human. Nobody is perfect. What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for coming in. But like nobody in the world is perfect. And that's something that, a lot of us, pretty much all of us, have to accept. You won't be everybody's type. You're not perfect. You won't hit it every single time, you know? And that's just a part of life. That's a part of just being human. Is knowing and accepting the fact that you're not perfect, because nobody is. Nobody's perfect at all. Nobody's perfect. I see the trolls in the comments. Honestly, y'all can say what y'all want. I'm making this video anyway, but nobody's perfect. No matter what you do, some people will never be happy. I got trolls in the comments right now. They're not happy. They don't, they think, oh, we should just get off the camera. I'm like, trolls, so I just keep going on my life, and I just accept that I'm not perfect, and I'm going to be the best version of me that I can be. So, have a great day, y'all. Um, you just know that you're not perfect. Nobody is. But all I can say is be the best version of you that you can be. Hello, hello. And I hope everyone has a great day. Peace.